Hello, salutations with the deal so that the gamer all father do our gang and know the vibes like Scrap. Let's get it. Happy Tuesday. What's up, Eastwood? Thanks for hanging out. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Just hanging out today because I realized the new Dragon's Dogma 2 showcase is happening today, and I definitely want to see it because it is a game that I'm interested in, and not just because I'm a Capcom creator. So I was going to set this up earlier, but I fell asleep. But figured might as well just hop on now. It was like 30 minutes ago when I woke up, so yeah. It starts at 1 p.m. Pacific time, as you see, but it's a little earlier than that, so it's got about 5 minutes left before they said they go live. 10 minutes. Let's see, where is this? Age rating, from what I've seen, it's like T for teen. I've watched all the gameplay reveals so far. Have not seen anything otherwise. Looks like a fun action RPG. Not a lot of gore. Web Divide Shine, appreciate you for that 22 months. Holy. That's longer than any relationship I've had. This is basically a third-person action RPG. Single-player, third-person action RPG. Let's see, I have some. Let me pull up gameplay. You pick I think there's like 4 different classes that you have to pick from. Let's see, let me find a video while we're waiting for it to start. Oh, actually, it's rated M. Interesting. All right, let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsuno.
This is from the
Dragon's Dogma 2.
This is from the last showcase.
Dragon's Dogma 2 is a narrative-driven action RPG
the bear one?
set in an immersive fantasy world designed to place player choice at the heart of the gameplay experience. The action gameplay is designed to challenge your creativity, and although this is a single-player adventure,
What's up, Nick? Appreciate you.
Will accompany you throughout the experience. Today, I'd like to show you a little of what you can expect from the world of Dragon's Dogma 2 with this new gameplay footage. In Dragon's Dogma
Looks like
2,
Hogwarts meets
up to 3
Hogwarts Legacy
AI-controlled
meets Lord of the
beings
Rings.
pawns can join you on your adventure.
Yeah, I can see that.
Players can choose from 4 starting vocations that determine how they will play. Of course, you will be able to change your vocation at any time by visiting vocation guilds. For now, let's look at the fighter vocation.
4 different classes to choose from.
Wielding a one-handed sword
So
and
more-
shield, the fighter excels in melee combat.
So like an MMO type of
As a fighter,
vibe.
you can cut down enemies with a sword and protect yourself and your party using your shield.
I'm surprised this is a multiplayer though.
We can see some harpies in the distance. As an archer, you'll be better suited to take down enemies above you. Let's see what they can do. The archer is a vocation that uses a bow and arrow to attack enemies from a distance. Make full use of your arsenal, including exploding or blighting arrows. You can also aim at your enemies like a third-person shooter.
This looks fun though.
The monsters of Dragon's Dogma 2 behave organically in the world around them, and will even react to players by using their wits against you. Next, I would like to show you the mage in action.
I'm probably gonna rock out with the
Excel
mage.
at long-range magical attacks, as well as healing and support spells that bolster your party with various enchantments to give allies an advantage in battle. The more advanced and powerful the magic is, the longer the incantation will take.
I think there's a thief class.
In addition to the pawns you adventure with, you will occasionally act with other inhabitants of the world.
That or the mage are going to be my starting one. The main ones I'm gonna start off on. What's up, Trini?
Lastly, let's take a look at the thief.
Free game now.
As a thief, you use daggers to strike at your enemies, relying on agility and quick attacks. Use Swift Step to quickly move away from enemies after an attack.
Actually, I might main the thief
The key
first.
strategy for the thief against massive monsters is to find openings and cling on to the enemy to deal damage.
I forgot how
Getting
good the thief
head-on
looked.
is always an option, but it's a good idea to utilize the environment around you while engaging with enemies.
This looks so good.
Between your chosen vocation, diverse terrains, and the particular monster you're up against, each encounter challenges players and their party to use their creativity to succeed. 2 nations prosper in the world of Dragon's Dogma 2.
This is
Vermund,
so-
the
so
human
well
kingdom,
designed.
And Batal, the land of Beastren. In Vermund, the Arisen who slay the dragon have ruled as kings for generations. This land of lush meadows and rolling hills is ripe for exploration. In contrast, Batal is a rugged canyon nation with a city built on the site of ancient ruins. It is home to the Beastren and their unique culture.
What's up, Cecile? Chilling.
The nation of Batal offers players a different experience.
Hope you're
from
doing
the
okay.
kingdom.
How was everyone's
Diverse
Thanksgiving?
environments to explore and monsters to encounter.
So Rufus, game was fire. Yeah,
In
I
your
definitely agree.
adventures, you might come across people who call out to you.
I wish it was multiplayer.
Some business with the apothecary, sir.
Other times, you might receive quests from people who you aid.
Thank heavens. Thought I'd ne'er make it. If I might be so bold as to impose upon you again, would you be willing to accompany me to the cenotaph and safeguard me from harm?
This looks like it would be like a
Knowledge of
cool
quest may be able to guide you
free
to
to
the right
play
location,
MMO.
but it is up to the player to decide
But
whether to follow them.
It's
or
not. It's a single player, third person action
They'll
RPG.
support you throughout your adventures and may come to your
With
aid
AI
when you
companions.
are in trouble. To complete your quests, you can ride ox carts to travel.
This was from the Tokyo Game Show, which I also streamed. Today we're here for the new showcase dropping today. It's gonna be a 15-minute look at Dragon's Dogma 2, new reveals, new gameplay, all that good stuff. Like they're starting in 60 seconds. So looking forward to that. But Eastwood wanted to know what the game was, so I showed him the gameplay demo, the gameplay review from the Tokyo Game Show. So this is going to be the new showcase today. I believe the release date for Dragon's Dogma 2 is March 2024. So 2024 already looking potentially delicious. We got Death Stranding 2, I believe, dropping in 2024. We got Stellar Blade, definitely delicious. And dropping in 2024. Helldivers 2, which both of those were PS5 exclusives that were supposed to come out this year that were pushed to 2024. Suicide Squad, of course. We also got potentially Wolverine from Insomniac. And I feel like at least I feel like at least 2 superhero games are gonna have 2024 release windows. And I think obviously the rumors have been pointing towards Wolverine, but I feel like Wonder Woman and the Captain America Black Panther game. They have a pretty good chance. I feel like definitely the Scott SD Media and Wonder Woman have strong 2024 possibilities. Yes, my imagine. Oh yeah, there is something in 2024 for Spider-Man 2 though. That's the story DLC, I think. It's either a story DLC or a spin-off game. Probably a story DLC. But that's 2024. Yeah, so 2024 could get kind of crazy. I don't think they do a Silk. There's no way they do a Silk spinoff. They haven't even shown her face yet in Spider-Man. It would either be a Venom spinoff game or a sequel to Miles Morales that introduces Silk. They wouldn't do a Silk spinoff game yet. But I'm pretty sure it's DLC. It's probably a Carnage DLC. I think that's the most obvious and likely choice. It's a Carnage DLC. Maybe they use that DLC to make Silk playable. Maybe it'll be 3 DLC. And we'll introduce Silk in one of them. All right, here we go. Dragon's Dogma 2 time. I don't know why I'm using a Southern Net draw. Yeehaw! America. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the pre-show for the Dragon's Dogma 2 showcase. My name's Joe. I'm one of the community managers over at Capcom USA, and I'm joined by a couple of special guests. You guys please introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I'm Krista.
And I'm Kit. And I'm Super Rad.
Yeah, we're just getting ready.
There's
for the
no way that's
showcase.
his real name.
We're super excited. It's starting in just a few short minutes. Want to get your opinions from the panel here. Tell me your guys' history with the Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, so I think out of all of us, I'm probably the one that's the newest to the series. I've definitely dabbled a little bit and played a little bit on PS3. But I'm not as much of an expert as Kit, and definitely not as much as Super Rad, because he's like next level expert. But
I didn't play the first game at all.
I'm excited to like dig into this game. This is one of those games that it is in the genre that's just.
But 2 looks really good.
It's like one of my favorite game genres, so I'm just really excited to like get captured by the Dragon's Dogma magic, which I think has already captured you too. So yeah, I'm super excited about it.
I played the original right when it came out. It was just a very unexpected direction for Capcom to take, so I just had to check it out. And we started hearing about a sequel. I thought, well, yeah, it's been about 5 or 6 years. Might be time for a sequel. Turns out it's been like 10 years. So my sense of time is completely off. But this game was really ahead of its time, I feel, when it came out. It just introduced a lot of ideas that you see in modern games now. So it's super exciting to come back to the series at this point and see how Capcom is going to push this series forward, what sorts of new things they might introduce. I'm super hyped to play more.
Yeah, I didn't play it when it first came out. I think I picked it up randomly at the store when the Dark Arisen edition was out. So I actually got to experience it when it was basically fully complete. So that was great, and it blew me away. I've played it and bought it countless times now. I think some of my pawns are still up on like an online Excel sheet where people like it's like a job listing.
He's not manly enough for my staff.
Multi-hour retrospective on it. It's one of my.
You think you could beat him in a fight, Eastwood?
Ever. And just blew me away.
Think you can out arm wrestle him?
Fantastic series, and I'm super excited for the sequel and to see what it's like.
I know you are kind of old.
And you're not kidding about multi-hour retrospective,
Yeah,
right? We're talking a
literally
3+ hour
yeah.
video.
Yeah, 3, 4. I don't remember.
You've also got a level 200 pawn.
Of
or
course,
character,
yeah,
right?
multiple times.
Yeah.
It's important to have your pawn not only at the max.
I see
level,
why this
but
is
laid
a
out
17
properly.
rating.
There's, certain gear you can get near the in the.
I just saw a
darker
flash of
game that makes them more
Monster Girl
desirable
boob.
so that people use them, and then you get.
I thought this was going to be T for
and
teen,
So you want to
but
make all that. All
guess
the money
so.
You can.
they going for it.
Yeah, I think the thing for me with Dragon's Dogma is it's just such a unique formula that's not really replicated by any other game. It's got really, really great action, and Kit, you're kind of talking about like the pedigree of Capcom.
Guarantee it.
Having really good tight-feeling action games. Obviously, we have Itsuno.
Hope someday
as the
Capcom will
director
see the
this
potential of a
game, who
Dino
worked on Devil May
Crisis.
Cry.
Interesting.
You feel that.
Yeah, I haven't
in the
seen-
DNA of the game.
I haven't played that game in
Fantasy game,
forever.
but it's got this open world element to it, but then it just plays.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise
I
me.
definitely felt that in the first one. One thing that really surprised me with it was the social.
More and more studios are
that I
doing
I
remakes.
don't know if that gets talked about enough because it was so interesting how
It's a big
people could
demand
hire
for them now.
pawns and like search for them, and friends could use your other friends' pawns for free and stuff like that. It was a very social game for a single player game.
I mean, this game has a lot going on, and there's just a lot of different components. And sometimes you play games, that have a similar idea, and not all the pieces are at that same high bar of quality. But everything in Dragon's Dogma is super top notch. Like the combat, it's like, yes, Capcom made this. We got the Devil May Cry pedigree. It's going to be great. Just like the visual world building. Like
Capcom really
you just wanna
don't miss.
Stop and look at these beautiful views and take it all in. The story, every piece is so good, and that's what makes it really special.
Yeah, and I think we were talking.
When it comes to single player games,
as well. Like,
Capcom really
about how
just be going
there's
crazy.
so many little things that make this game super interesting and charming and unique, and things like how you can learn to use lanterns in those dark areas, and then your pawns can learn to use them too, and all those little things just make the game feel just really unique and really interesting. So yeah, I'm really excited to discover all of that in this game.
The thing that we've heard the most just over the years is, are you guys doing a sequel? Like, what's going on? And now we're finally getting it, and it just feels like we're getting a little bit closer, right? In today's showcase, we're going to learn a lot about the game. We hope everybody's excited. for the showcase. Hopefully there's.
Just gotta push them to make it multi.
We all haven't seen it yet. Even I haven't seen it yet.
I guess it's just a Dragon's Dogma thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
But yeah, I was very
We're all
surprised this
excited,
wasn't multiplayer.
We can't wait to
I feel like this would have been like a slam dunk multiplayer game.
We're gonna transition to a short countdown, and then we will have the main show, and then we will be.
It's like a really
post-show,
like well thought out RPG. It's got everything set up for
We
multiplayer.
hope you enjoyed the showcase, and we'll see you right after.
It's open world, big open world, expansive RPG. You got 4 party with AI companions, different classes, but purely single player. It's interesting. It's an interesting choice. I feel like it would at least serve it to be co-op, but I don't know. They want the single player route, but I don't know. I feel like it would definitely benefit from being co-op.
Like I told you, I'm gonna get you home safe.
Yeah, the interactive environment is really good. Like, I like how you can literally use the environment like in a way that makes sense. Like it was kind of like watching a really well done fantasy anime where the environment isn't actually just a gimmick. Like, it's not, oh, just throw the barrels or whatever at the enemy. Like, oh no, you can push a giant monster towards the edge of a cliff and make it lose its balance and fall over, and then try to hang on to prevent itself from falling. You can cause a flood. I think that's really smart design.
No fucking way.
Language. Yeah, the first one came out in the PS3 era, but you know we're in 2023 now. But that at least gives me hope that they'll just release a multiplayer expansion later, because that's always an option now. You know, Ghost of Tsushima, you know, set that expectation for everybody when they drop Legends mode. So it's always possible to add a multiplayer mode later.
This is Condor 1. President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
I'm just surprised this type of game didn't go for it initially, because it makes sense why Ghost of Tsushima didn't start out as multiplayer, because it's straight up a single player game. That's why the Legends mode was so surprising, because it's pretty much a completely different game.
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
Ada Wong.
Have you changed?
I still ain't played this.
Or are you just trying to use me again?
Because in this world, someone always pays.
There's someone who needs my help.
Best not to ask who or why.
It's what I researched for all these years, Ada.
You fall separate ways.
The symptoms already showing in your eyes.
Poison's on the menu.
Street Fighter 6. I really like this game. I'm not a fighting game guy typically, but Street Fighter 6 is actually really good.
The master's orders have
Jim Ryan. Shout out to Jim Ryan. Hope he enjoys his retirement. Yeah, the future of Sony is going to be interesting. Before Jim Ryan announced he was stepping down, they were going to go like all in on live service games. But they've reduced that goal, at least initially, by like 50%. In terms of the amount of ones they're going, the amount of live service games they're pushing for in the next 5 years. You haven't played a Street Fighter game since the early 90s. Oh, you love it. I think you love Street Fighter 6. I wish I knew Jim Ryan. There's supposed to be a new Monster Hunter coming out as well. I don't know if it'll come out next year, but I think it's definitely getting announced. That might be the time for me to jump into Monster Hunter.
Metrics indicate that you are supremely talented hunters.
Because in theory, Monster Hunter is a game that I would love.
King of the skies. Work together.
Because I really like Dauntless. You know, this like live service open world action MMO type of game. I just never got into Monster Hunter. But with a new Monster Hunter coming out, I feel like it's my time. Exoprimal, Monster Hunter. Exoprimal is just doing collabs with everything. That's crazy. This is like the 4th Exoprimal collab. Exosuit skin, Rajang. I still haven't tried Exoprimal. That's for, it's a roadmap. They have a roadmap. Imagine having a roadmap for your live service game. It's a Mega Man. Music go kind of crazy. I haven't played a Mega Man game in forever. I need like a proper next gen Mega Man game, like a third person action Mega Man game. I know they have their niche for like, you know, the 2D side scroller stuff, but I would definitely play like a proper third person action Mega Man game. I've played Mega Man games since the late 80s, holy. Yeah, I was always more into Sonic and Mario and Pokemon when I was growing up. I'm more like to watch Mega Man. I really like the cartoons and stuff and the toys.
Let's see how special you are.
That one on PS1, yeah. Yeah, we need like a PS5 Mega Man. Like that would be crazy. Sounds really Sonic. Your son has great taste. You can't go wrong with Sonic. I'm assuming your son is not into Resident Evil Village. I don't think that one is age appropriate.
Objection!
Ace Attorney.
Justice is doing fine!
Objection.
Objection!
Phoenix Wright.
Bring it to an end.
My buddy Steve is a big fan of the Phoenix Wright games. Yeah, zombies. Eventually you have to educate him on the subtle brilliance of the zombie genre.
Objection!
He's young now, so it's okay.
Objection!
But eventually he's got to realize the glory of zombies. Introduce him to some really good zombie movies.
Silence.
The prosecution is also ready.
I feel like you start him off light rather than a super serious zombie movie. So I start him off with Zombieland. Because that took my love for zombie movies and stuff to another level. I feel like that's the way to introduce. Like, cause Walking Dead, like, that's on the serious side. Like, I feel like, especially with someone younger, you want to introduce them to zombies. You want to show them how fun it is. How make it look like the zombie apocalypse is cool. Like, I feel like Zombieland toes that line. Where it's like, okay, the zombie apocalypse is serious, but it also makes it look like kind of escapist and fun. Then you can introduce them to the, you know, depressing but good stuff like The Walking Dead or Train to Busan, Dawn of the Dead, stuff like that. But I think you need to start them off with light.
Things like I'll be telling you about the revival of 10 taught him to question it. All I have is time. The dragon never yields.
What's up, Drift? Welcome. Appreciate you. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. It's gonna be years of watching things unrelated. That's what I'm saying. Zombieland. You know, you can start them. You can start them earlier on Zombieland because it's not as, you know, gruesome and sad as like the other stuff. you know, lay the groundwork for all the dark and gloomy zombie stories. Because if you want to have someone watch Walking Dead, I feel like that's like a teenager, like that's like a 16. That's like something you show someone or like 15 or 16. This game looks crazy. He was Negan for first Halloween. He knows who Negan is without watching it. That's funny. This game looks cool, but I'm mainly interested in it because it looks like Hell's Paradise. Which, if you haven't, definitely check out that anime. Hell's Paradise is crazy. But this really looks like it. Path of the Goddess. This looks actually really good. But 100% reminds me of Hell's Paradise. Like with the effects, the aesthetics, the type of creatures, it looks just like Hell's Paradise. Emma Stone, shout out to Emma Stone. Yeah. My brief crush on Emma Stone happened only because of Zombieland. Zombieland gave me there was a 3-year window when I had a crush on Emma Stone because of Zombieland. Here we go.
Hello everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsuno, the director of Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah.
I'm the producer,
Rip
Yoshiaki Hirabayashi.
Gwen Stacy.
Dragon's Dogma 2
and Amazing Spider-Man 2.
An RPG set in an immersive fantasy world designed to place player choice at the heart of the gameplay experience.
Andrew couldn't save her.
We'll present you with the latest news on Dragon's Dogma 2. First, check this out.
At last! The bell has tolled on the age of the console. The return of the Sovereign.
Here we go.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon.
From this moment forth,
This music is epic.
thou art arisen. Charge and
Here's my chance.
If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here?
When 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found.
pitiable arisen. Why dost thou fight?
Arisen.
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
This looks insane. It's a big part of it is the music. This score is insane. I don't know why Square Enix and Capcom go absolutely stupid with their music every time. They do not miss.
I would gladly pass all of the wisdom I possess into your hands.
March 22nd, 2024.
How was that? We're excited to finally be able to reveal the release date for Dragon's Dogma 2.
This leaked already, but yeah.
First, let's go over what you just saw.
Is Emma Stone that old?
Emerging suddenly from the sea, we meet the giant Talos.
I mean, that's not old, but in Hollywood it is, yeah.
And who you will have to figure out how to stop.
When you're 35 and a woman in Hollywood,
Talos, so take a look.
They start packing you up. Yo, look at that. This looks like Shadow of Colossus now, but upgraded. Or like an Elden Ring. This looks crazy.
What could possibly impel a being of such size to motion? I cannot but fear it will bring ruin wherever it treads.
We shall halt it together.
Yeah, it's a single player action RPG.
It seems to me there are plenty of places our feet might find purchase on its hulking frame.
Current gen and PC only,
Whatever we can to slow it down.
I think.
It might prove futile, but it is better than watching on in despair. A puppet with a penchant for destruction is a nuisance nobody asked for. Let us be rid of it.
Indeed. And where is it bound, I wonder?
Left unhindered, it will trample the world entire, but not on our watch.
This looks like so much fun.
The full sum of our strength. We must try to delay its course by any means.
Holy.
As you can see, you'll be able to enjoy a variety of combat experiences depending on how you choose to tackle each situation. Keep your eyes peeled for more on Talos and its role.
Story overview.
Dragon's Dogma is a tale of the Arisen, whose heart is taken by the dragon. While this sequel mirrors the world setting of the first game, the adventure takes place in a parallel world. Vermund is the human kingdom, where you will be drawn into the power struggle for the throne.
What's up, brother?
To have her son take the throne, the Queen Regent Disa plots to set a false Arisen. But why are pawns serving a false Arisen? On the other hand, the Beastren nation of Batal treats pawns as the source of misfortune, and instead worshipped a lambent flame to ward off calamity with Empress Nadinia at its center. Both kingdoms recognize the dragon as a threat.
Looks like a threat to me.
Thoughts towards pawns and the Arisen differ.
Divine, thank you for that gifted membership. Appreciate you.
Two nations.
Congratulations to Charles.
You can learn more about
Welcome to the Defenders.
Intriguing characters on our official website. So check it out.
Lamia looking good. Graphics look really good.
In addition to the main quest line, you can talk to the inhabitants of this world to receive various quests and deepen your relationship with them. For instance, let's look at this quest where you need to befriend some elven siblings.
But is there romance? It's a big reason why Baldur's Gate 3 was so successful.
Speak our tongue, do you? From this moment forth, so long as you remain by my side, I shall interpret for you.
Big part of the reason people love Baldur's Gate 3 is because you can bang everything. Alright, Trini, appreciate you.
My friend, if e'er I've had need to call upon your aid, 'tis now. I beg of you to join me in my sister's rescue.
Master, watch out!
This battle is ours!
'Tis e'en more nightmarish a sight than I had feared. My father battles the ogre while my sister is clutched in its fist. But there is still hope, if I act quickly. Listen well, friend. I shall strike the beast's arm while my father holds its attention.
This is as much as I can show you for today. Hopefully, you'll find the rest of the quest on your own. In the footage, you can see the Sacred Arbor, which is an elf settlement. The elves there communicate in their own language.
Looks elvish
and
to
while
me.
The Arisen doesn't understand the language of the elves, if there's a pawn nearby who does, they will automatically translate it for you. These specializations that pawns can acquire will make each of them more
Woodland wordsmith. Okay.
and hopefully more enjoyable to journey with.
I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Character creator. Yeah.
It's not only the pawn's personality that reflects the player. Just like in the first game, the player can freely create the Arisen and the main pawn. However, we've used photogrammetry technology.
Wow, this looks really good.
Photorealism.
Look at that. I can't wait.
Adding a way to simplify the
Oh, I can't
process
wait to get into
of
this character creator.
characters. Selecting images that resemble the kind of look you have in mind provides a more intuitive way to create your ideal character. Now, I want to introduce the Trickster, a new vocation that's sure to bring something unique to your gameplay experience.
Trickster. Ooh, a new one.
Exclusive to the Arisen, the Trickster is a vocation that wields the censer and uses the smoke it produces to conjure illusions. By confusing the enemy into fighting themselves through illusions,
Genjutsu.
or increasing the power of pawns beyond the normal parameters for a limited period of time, this vocation focuses on support and use of unique strategies. The
Pure
Trickster
support
is a previous
cast.
vocation that takes advantage of the enemy's enhanced behavior AI. It's a great fit for players who prefer to step back from the action and manipulate the battle from the sidelines. Next,
That
we have
Itachi-
two additional
that
details
Itachi,
to
John?
share.
That's more that's that pain
Pre-orders for
build.
Dragon's Dogma 2 on PlayStation 5, Xbox
That's that
Series
Nagato
X,
build.
Xbox Series S, and Steam start today.
Ooh, pre-orders went up today.
In addition to the standard edition, a deluxe edition will also be available. The deluxe edition includes additional items such as a special camping kit, along with other items that will help you prepare for your journey.
Let me check the store right now.
Pre-orders of the standard edition will include bonus weapons for each of the 4 vocations available from the start of the game.
Dragons.
And pre-ordering the deluxe edition will give you access to all the bonuses of the standard edition, plus access to additional accessories that can be equipped in-game. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
So, what did you think?
Hasn't updated
The
yet.
development team is currently making final adjustments to Dragon's Dogma 2. We're all doing our best and hope you can wait a little longer until the release of the game. Before we go, let us show you some footage of the monsters we couldn't cover today. The Drake and the Doulahan, along with the Warrior and Sorcerer vocations, which were also in the first game.
Bonus
Thank
gameplay.
you
I'm
so
with it.
much.
Fighting the dragon. I love that you could climb on the monsters. Oh, that looks like it hurts. Ooh. This is sorcerer class. Uh-oh. Oh, that looks crazy. Yo. So that was Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm definitely looking forward to playing that next year. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Pre-orders for Dragon's Dogma 2 are live right now. Go grab that if you haven't already. I'll catch y'all later. I'm Stop the Gamer, signing out.